Welcome back to my stream. Today we're going to just continue working on the Advent of Code stuff that we've been doing for the past couple of days, or the past couple of streams. And we're going to try to figure out a better solution for this whole mess that we've got in terms of figuring out which binary to run. Because right now we have a main. The main calls run 2015. And run 2015 contains each one of the days. Oh, the other thing is I want to try to see if I can speed this up because this takes forever. Should we do that first? And then I want to be able to like pass in here which day we want to run, or if we want to run all the days. Those are the two options there. Let's work first on speeding up day 4, because I think there's a way to speed it up. Let's find out. If I build this now, oh right, I need to include these guys here, right? And if I go here, so I think, how long does it take to run now in release mode? Cargo, run, release. Oh, yeah. So, okay, let's push that onto the stack because I want to print out timings for each one of these guys. Right? We have the ability to do timing, and we can just use duration and whatnot for that. So let's do that first. Rust, duration. Yeah. Okay, so let's do that, and then each one of these can actually have the duration in front of it. Although that was pretty quick, right? Or maybe I wasn't really paying attention. Time this. What does that give us? Yeah, it's still pretty slow. All right, so it took 4.22 seconds for the whole thing. Let's do this first. Let's add time to the runner. Right, because we have our main, we have something which runs each part, but what we can do is time each part and then print the solution. So this works by starting well, that's just duration, right? We want to be able to get like instance. So I think we have to say like instant now, and then measure time, measure elapsed time, yeah. Oh, it's a cookbook thing. Yeah, instant now and then elapsed. Okay, so that's the way we do it. So we can do up here where you say use standard time, duration and instant. And we're going to be using those down here for each one of these guys. So part 1, let start is instant now. Let part 1 is equal to solution part 1. That, and then let P1 time is equal to start elapsed. Right, and we can do the same thing for part 2. Then we can say print the solution and pass in the P1 and P1 time and comment that out. So that's the solution number. Here's the output, and then we're going to add the duration. Duration, right? Does that build? It doesn't. Expected string. Oh, okay. That's easy enough. Okay. And then all I'm going to do here is put how long it took, and we can get the time in milliseconds. Right, from the duration. And we saw that before when we were looking here. Duration from millis. Oh, as millis. Yeah, that's what we want. So then, because I think these will generally be in the millisecond range, but we'll find out. So let's see, let the seconds part is going to be equal to duration. Oh, I guess we could do milliseconds is equal to duration as millis, as millis. And then we can say let seconds part is equal to milliseconds divided by 1,000, right? Because it's 1,000 milliseconds per second, and then let the millisecond part is equal to milliseconds mod 1,000. And then we can put the output here, seconds, sec part. Let's, how long could it possibly go? 3 seconds, and then we'll do the milliseconds part is always going to be 03. And now if we run it, we should see 0 seconds and 0 milliseconds. Yeah, these go very fast, but you can see this takes 617 milliseconds to run. And this took 639. Wow, that was even slower than day 4, part 1. Okay. And then we do the same thing for part 2. Which means we want to make this generic? No, because each one of these is different. Okay. Let's just copy paste and change all the 1s to 2s. And then we're done. Okay, so now, ooh, what are the warnings? Oh, I deleted the okay. All right, I didn't copy that part of it. All right, let's do that. Thank you for the warnings, Rust. Okay, so now if I say cargo run release, and now we're just doing part 2. That's bad. Let's fix that bug. Part 2. Oh. There. Okay. So now we can see part 1 takes 140 milliseconds. This takes 4 minutes and over 4 seconds. Not minutes. Oh, this took over 4 seconds. All right. And this is pretty quick. So now that we have that.